Hello, hello. Wait, that's not the intro. Hi, gorgeous. You know what? I'm gonna do it. So I have a little thing to unbox. I made a wedding album, and I'm gonna unbox it and give you a little story time while I figure that out. Hopefully I'm not too loud ripping off this tape. My last video was all about April. I guess this is gonna be about the last week. So the kids at work, they got croup, which stinks. It's like an upper respiratory thing that mostly affects children. It doesn't usually go into adults. And also my employer went on a trip. It was a bit of a crazy week, kind of like different relatives coming in to help out. And employer came back, and we were both, a little after he came back, we both had a cough. And we were just like, okay, well, it's croup. And so that's gonna be a longer story time than I thought, so I will get to this in a second. We just assumed we had croup, didn't really think anything of it. And time goes by. Friday was, I don't usually celebrate this, but my friend wanted to get together for Cinco de Mayo. We went to a place called Pancho's. I got sopes, which were very good. To me, it felt like a tamale, but like open-faced, and I liked it a lot. So we got that, we went back to our house, we hung out, we watched a really terrible movie called Dragon Quest. Next day, my youngest sister, she graduated from college. So we went to her college, we went to the graduation ceremony, and Jake and I wore masks the whole time because I still had that cough. Get through the whole thing, we hung out with my family, went and got dinner, went into a frozen yogurt place. But then it was on the way home that I started like passing out in the car. Like, not like, more just like I was kind of sleeping, like, you know, sometimes when you're in a car and you're just like, and you like wake up and you're like, oh, oop, I'm awake now. But I kept doing it for like an hour, and then I got home and like my head just hurt. Like I had a small headache in the morning and my head was just pounding at this point. And also during the day I've been talking a lot and I also had that cough. So when I was talking to people I started losing my voice and I was like, oh, I shouldn't be talking so much, especially like when I have a throat thing. Like my throat wasn't sore, it just was the cough. You can probably tell where this is going. Anyway, I get home and I just feel like garbage and I go to bed, and Jake wakes me up later and stay up late, have trouble sleeping, get up in the morning, and it's Sunday morning and I'm just like, you know what, Jake had a date day planned. It was going to be our date day and he had a lot of really fun plans for the day. And I was like, well, like, I was like, you know what, I feel like it's probably just croup, but I'm going to take a test just to see if I feel, you know, it'll make me feel better to know I don't have that. And I had the other C word, so that was great. I had to tell my whole family, I had to tell my friends that I'd just seen, I had to tell my bosses. And then my boss got back to me and said my employer who'd gone on the trip, he also had it. So, pretty sure I got it from him. You can't know for sure though, maybe, I don't know, you don't want to say anything, but yeah, so I'm home. And it's the middle of the week and it sucks. And then I got this in the mail and I was excited about it, so I wanted to open it and do a little unboxing. So, alright. So far, looks like I got a little crease here, but I did make a big one. I made like a huge book. So that could be why it feels a little mishmashed. But there's the front cover. That's my favorite picture of our wedding. And then I have a picture of my family on the back, just because, no shade to Jake's family, but my family is way bigger, so like, here, just like a glimpse. So like, they kind of needed the back page to get everyone to fit on there. And, oh, this is looking pretty nice. So this is one of those, this is the flat lay kind. It's a little harder to do with such a big book. I should maybe do this a different time, but I put it all together myself. This makes me so happy. It may not seem like it, but I am excited. But yeah, I put it all together like in order of what happened that day, and oh god, we're so cute. And look at, there's us with our little kiss and our All Might socks and our Deku socks. Oh, I love them so much. I asked Jake, do you want to do the unboxing with me? And I'm starting to feel better. Jake took a test with me, and he has COVID, and today is I had my really bad day, and now he's on his really bad day. So that's where he is. He also doesn't really, he feels weird being in videos, which I don't blame him, so. I had our officiant do a now kiss kind of moment. I don't know if you can see his hands are on the back of our heads. He's also the one who told us to do the high five. Oh, there's our Unity cocktail. It's very purple. Sorry, I've shown pictures before in a different video, but this is really good, especially for being, this was not cheap on Shutterfly. I did have like a code, which is why I got it through there, so I got a bit of a discount, but alright, I'm pretty happy with this. It's definitely going on the shelf. Look, it has our names on the side, so I can put it on the shelf. I also already, I guess I could show you real quick. That's our wedding book. I put a little stand on there with all of our other little like pictures and knickknacks and stuff. So I can put it either next to it, or I can, I don't know, just put it on a shelf, especially since it has the edging, because I didn't put edging on that since I made that myself. Yeah, that was just a little mini update and Shutterfly unboxing. It doesn't really tell you guys anything about if you should get the product or not. To be fair, so I'm happy with it, but I also spent money on it, so I'm usually, if I spend money on something, I'm happy with stuff. I don't know if y'all can relate, but you know, usually if I get something and pay for it myself and put it together myself, I'm happy with it. But it is a little like pinched on the edges, like it looks a little strange. And like the front cover, like the back cover pokes out in front of the front cover. I don't know if that's how it shipped. Oh yeah, this back corner is a little bent. So I don't know if that was a shipping issue, because it did just come in like this little like a flat box. So it might have just gotten slightly damaged in shipping. Not enough for me to send it back and complain over, because the pictures are still in there and none of the pictures looked deformed, although to be fair, this is probably like 80 to 100 pages and I didn't flip through all of them. But all of the pictures are here, they all look nice. I don't know if that will help you decide if you want to use Shutterfly in the future or not. But yeah, that's my little life update. I hope y'all are doing better than me. That sounds terrible. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's just do that. No comparisons. I hope y'all are doing well, and have a great rest of your day or your night.